Hi guys, let me introduce you guys to Bob Schneider. Bob, take the floor please.
Hey, my name is Bob Schneider. I'm with APS USA, representing the APS products in the United States. We're here today, I think, to talk about our new product, the UAR, and hopefully you'll get some good information from what we have to share with you today.
Right. Bob, tell me more about this UAR and what's so different about this to the other products on the market.
Well, to start off with, you can see that it's a bullpup design. All the mechanisms are behind the trigger. So what that does for the shooter, it gives us a full-length barrel, in this case a 16-inch barrel, to go along with this shorter package weapon. Better for CQB and good performance for ammunition coming out of the longer barrel.
Thank you, Bob. I understand this has been a long development process to design and also implement this into the final product as we see right now. What challenges have you been facing during the implementation and the design process?
Well, the challenges have been far and few between. No compromise was taken into this weapon system. In fact, we put extra features on here to make it better for all users. Left-handed, right-handed, ambidextrous control levers, Picatinny rail here on the top because all of us want to put our own optic on it. We don't necessarily like the optic that the manufacturer gives, so now the shooter can put exactly what he wants. Plenty of Picatinny rails on each side and on the bottom, so you can put all your accessories on, lights, lasers, phasers, whatever you want to put on.
Right. So I see here we've got two versions, one in dark earth and one in black. I also noticed that the ejection port is actually on the opposite sides. How easy is this to change from one side to the other?
It's extremely easy, and that's what's really a lot of fun about this gun, is the ease in which it is to take it apart. So in this case here, all we're going to do is take out the charging handle, lift up the top, take the cover, snap it out of place, oops, snap it back into other place, put the cover back on the top of the rear part of the receiver, and then insert the charging handle. So now it's set up for the right-hand shooter. Pull back on the cocking lever, and now the bolt is held back to the rear because we do have an empty magazine. To close the bolt, simply press the button here, the bolt release, right here on the top of the buttstock.
Wow, fabulous. That's actually very, very easy. I think from seeing that once, I can probably do it myself in a minute.
Good.
Well, tell me more about the controls and how the magazine release and how that benefits the shooter. Right.
So we put the magazine release in several different places so the shooter can take exactly what he wants. In this case here, I prefer the American style trigger release, or magazine release, excuse me. So I'm going to use my trigger finger here to drop the magazine. We have that on the left side also for the left-handed shooter, and then also somewhat of a European design magazine release button right in front of the magazine, so that all you have to do is push it and the magazine will come out also. Reloading will be very simple because you have several different methods in which to release the magazines and then get new ones in.
Brilliant. Bob, I've also noticed on the triggers here, it's actually quite a length of pull to release the slack before you actually make the contact with the shutter brake. Right. Is there a specific reason for this? Because myself, I'm used to the competition style triggers where it's so hair sensitive. Right. It just breaks so easily. Is there a reason why this is like this?
Absolutely. This weapon is actually designed to be a combat weapon. So in this case here, in a fire mode, if I come up to shoot at a target and I start to press the trigger and all of a sudden it's a no-shoot target, I can immediately let off. If I had just a very slight trigger press to go ahead and make it break, then I might be accidentally shooting targets that I don't need to be shooting. So as a combat weapon, the slack, the early slack, is a great way to abort the shot if needed, or you can just continue on, the soldier just can continue on and press the trigger to get hits on target. Right,
that's brilliant. So that actually gives the soldier an option to have a second chance of, or maybe when the target is the benefit of doubt, you can actually abort the shot, so you don't actually take down the target you don't intend to take down.
Correct. Very important to have good target discrimination in the field. With the soldiers today, they can't be just shooting everything that's just downrange. They must be very careful and discriminate on hitting the targets that need to be shot.
Okay, thank you, Bob.